My roommate secretly recorded me, lied to our landlord, and tried to get me evicted so she could move her boyfriend in rent-free. About 3 years ago, I moved into a cute old duplex with hardwood floors, creaky stairs, and a too-good-to-be-true rent price. The catch was I needed a roommate to split the cost. I'd just gotten out of a terrible breakup, was working 2 jobs, and honestly would have lived with almost anyone just to get out of my parents' house. Enter Kayla. She was a friend of a friend, artsy, bubbly, said all the right things during our coffee interview. She worked part-time at a plant nursery, did photography on weekends, and claimed to be super chill about noise, guests, splitting chores. She moved in with a collection of thrifted mugs, too many plants, and 1 cat named Toast. The first few months were honestly great. We watched trash TV together, split wine bottles, bonded over our equally awful exes. She was messy, but so was I, so who cared? Sometimes I'd wake up to find her boyfriend, Tyler, camped out on the couch, but she always texted first, so I didn't mind. About 6 months in, things got weird. Small things. I'd come home and find my bedroom door cracked open when I knew I'd shut it. My food started disappearing whole meals, not just a bite of cheese. Packages would be missing, but show up weeks later under the sink or in the hall closet. Kayla always played it off. Oops, must have mixed that up with mine, or Tyler probably ate it. I'll Venmo you. I brushed it off. I was busy, exhausted, trying to pay rent. I didn't want to fight. Then one night I came home early from work and found Tyler in my room. He jumped like I'd caught him robbing the place. He claimed he was looking for the cat. I didn't buy it. A week later, our landlord emailed me. He said he'd gotten multiple complaints about me blasting music at 3 a.m., leaving the door unlocked, and damaging walls with parties. I was stunned. I hadn't had friends over in months. When I asked Kayla, she sighed dramatically and said, "Look, I didn't want to get you in trouble, but you've been kinda reckless lately. Like I was the problem." I knew something was up. I set up an old webcam on my bookshelf, hidden behind books. The next day at work, I got a motion alert on my phone. Watched in real time as Tyler let himself into my room again, this time rummaging through my dresser. He found the webcam, unplugged it, but not before I had 10 seconds of clear video. I confronted Kayla that night. She laughed, told me I was overreacting. She said Tyler was making sure my stuff was safe because I always left my door unlocked. When I showed her the clip, she snapped, screamed that I'd violated her privacy by recording her boyfriend. She threatened to tell the landlord I was filming them without permission. Turns out the real plan was to get me evicted for violating the lease. Then she and Tyler would stay in the place solo, paying only half the rent while subletting my room to his friend under the table. It almost worked. The landlord sided with her at first until I played the video, showed text receipts, and pointed out the months of weirdness. They got an eviction notice instead. I spent a month couch surfing while they packed up and left the place trashed, plants dead, dishes moldy, cat hair everywhere. But I kept the lease, found a normal roommate, and learned that sometimes the person who swears they're the chill one is the last person you should trust. Now I always lock my door. And my new roommate? She's boring, quiet, pays rent on time, and that's exactly how I like it.